who decided to call.
Has there been another murder?
Actually...
Hi guys, thank you so much for having the time to talk to me.
Thank you.
So, well, we're seeing you guys again. You have a comeback here, and we kind of see you grow as a couple. So, what can you tell me about where we find them?
We are a year later?
We're a year into their relationship. You know, end of season 1, they finally get together after 15 years apart.
Anik is meeting my parents and family for the first time at this my younger sister's wedding.
Yep. So we were a year in now. Finally, it's a meet the parents sort of situation, and a murder happens at this wedding. The groom is murdered, and the number one suspect is.
Well, what did we say that?
In the pilot, in the first episode, the number one suspect is...
Okay, well... I think everyone's a suspect.
Well, eventually, yes.
Okay, but this is the thing. You keep wanting to make it all about my sister.
But you know what I mean? And thus, the problem.
Well, every time I finish an episode, I was like, yes, this is the guilty one. He did it or she did it or whatever. And then I saw the next one and I was like, no, there's the guilty one. So it was like that during the whole season. I was wondering how it was like for you guys while you were reading the script.
Yeah, I was pretty much the same. Like, I'm a great audience member for a TV show like this because I never spot who the killer is, and I'm very easily led by distractions and red herrings and like the little sort of clues that they drop throughout the scripts. I'm always like so far off the mark when it comes to knowing who the actual killer is. So yeah, I think I have a similar experience when I'm reading the scripts to how the viewers will have when they come to watch it.
I love the whole idea of the show, that it's a murder mystery, that it's told from different points of views, that it's also a comedy, and Chris Miller and Anthony King and Phil Lord, they know how to cast really well. I thought
very good casting.
Really good right here.
Like, it happened to me just as a viewer watching season 1 because I was a huge fan. It's like, I'm looking at my, knew it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no.
I was going to ask you because I think that this show actually allows you to play a lot and to actually just work with your acting in many different levels, because each episode is a different genre and we see this from different styles. So I was going to ask you, which one was your favorite to do?
I like the Jane Austen one because I'm a sucker for a period drama. What can I say? Colin Firth, Be Still My Heart. Jennifer Ely, mwah.
I did enjoy very much my episode, which was the 80s soap opera. Although I must admit, if I had the opportunity to choose, I would much prefer the Jane Austen.
Aside from my own, I really enjoyed the Wes Anderson one. That was outstanding. Just in terms of just seeing that being not parodied, it was identicalized. It was amazing.
I think, what was really fun was the Wes Anderson episode, and it was cool to kind of see that come to life because I'm a fan of Wes Anderson's work. And it felt like we were doing it justice, and that's pretty special. And I selfishly liked the noir episode because I got to play around and do a bunch of silly stuff.
She was all trouble. And for the record, the case wasn't the only thing that was hard.
Oh, God.
We actually see many personalities during the show, and some of them, we can actually see them sort of in a wedding, in a real wedding. The guy that doesn't dance, the guy that is always on their phone. So which attitude do you actually find the most annoying when you are at a wedding?
That's a good question. I mean, I think that I'm kind of annoying at a wedding. I think that I'm kind of fun-loving, and to the point of just like I'm like one of the I love to dance at wedding, but very badly. Not like John, who dances very well, but very I'm just like a goofball, and but I could see how that could be too much, because I can be too much.
Judgy person, Like, because like this is a wedding is like a place where people can like let loose and like have a good time.
With that said, though,
agreed. I know. Yeah.
You know what I don't like? People who go TMI. You know, people say that too much information. It's like, I love it when people give you too much information about their lives. Like, that's fascinating. Or people be like, cool story, bro. People who are so uncomfortable in their own skin that they kind of shame other people for being revealing. Those people are just arteries in the veins of conversation.
You're absolutely right.
There are some crazy things people say in their speeches that are so inappropriate. And it's hard not to judge.
Is too cool for school. And I think that is true of any event. Fun-loving, hate to be there, too drunk, too shy, it's all good. But the guy that's too cool for school, get out of here.
Well, finally, to wrap up, we see season 1 in the reunion, the after party. We see season 2 in a wedding. And where would you like to see season 3 happening if you could choose any place in the world?
That's a good question.
Argentina.
Yes.
I would like to see it in Argentina.
Of course.
At the Boca River Plate game.
Let's go to Africa.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do a mind melt, and I was like, one, two, three. Greece! Wait, we did it!
I think, what about a funeral where somebody else dies? Were you to say a funeral?
I was going to say the after party to a funeral.
The after party to a funeral.
Wow.
The wake.
And we came in with the same hair today.
We did.
We're just on the same page.
We're just feeling everything.
So much for your time. I really, really enjoyed this season. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know who killed Edgar.
Shafted to the tune.
When rich white people whisper is never a good thing.